18-inch wheels with all-terrain tires, gloss black and orange interior exterior accents, and bench seating. This is the 2025 Volkswagen Atlas Peak Edition, our first one for the 2025 model year, and it's here at Volkswagen Brandon in Florida. What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rides. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video where I'm here at Volkswagen Brandon in Florida with the first 2025 Peak Edition. Yep, the Atlas Peak Edition here in pure white has some of my favorite accents when it comes to colors and when it comes to the interior. I have to show this thing off because we got the bench seating, orange, gray, Titan black, all this good stuff with the all-terrain tires. We obviously have the 18-inch black wheels. There's some stuff you guys are gonna need to see on this Peak Edition. So with no further ado, let's check this thing out and see what it's about for the 2025 model year. Now, if you guys want this car or any other model year for the 2025 model year, make sure you guys check the links in the description for Volkswagen Brandon's website and their phone number. Give them a call, check out their inventory, and get one of these beautiful cars out of this driveway today. Now, for those who aren't too familiar with the Peak Edition, what is this model all about? Is it an off-roader? It's more of an appearance package. I mean, you get things like the off-road theme 18-inch wheels with all-terrain tires. You get things like including panoramic sunroof, black exterior trim, the restyled front and rear bumpers, and an adjustable ambient lighting with roof rails. Now, you also get things standard like IQ Drive, your driver assistance, your connectivity like internet connections, and again, that 4Motion all-wheel drive with the towing package that's gonna give you 5,000 pounds when it comes to towing. But the favorite part about the Peak Edition that you guys are gonna love is that interior. We'll get to that in just a moment. Now, for the Peak Edition, the powertrain is what you are used to for a 2025 Atlas. That means front engine and all-wheel drive 4Motion when it comes to this turbocharged intercooled DOHC 16 valve inline 4 with an iron block and aluminum head and direct fuel injection. Now, you're looking at 269 horses and 273 pound-feet of torque out of this 8-speed automatic. Now, with that, you're going to get a 0 to 60 in 7.3 seconds, quarter mile time in 15.4 seconds, with a top speed limited at 117 miles per hour. And when you mention dimensions, you're looking at a total wheelbase of 117.3 inches with a length of 200.7 inches, a width of 78.3 inches, a height of 70.4 inches, and a total curb weight of 4,630 pounds. Now, check out the pure white paint in this Peak Edition, and as you guys can see, it's looking brilliant in the Florida sun. And for this Atlas, you're gonna have the VW logo front and center, right? You're gonna have a lower black grille to where on the top you'll have chrome. And then this is a functional grille, so this is actually for cooling. And then up top is our LED light bar, which we will see illuminated shortly, that goes seamlessly into the LED running lights and the headlights there as well with the turn signal. Again, we will see that lit up shortly so you guys can see what that looks like. Now, you have the front fascia done with the gloss black accent, that boomerang accent right up front. And then you have the aluminum trim right up front as well with the functional grille right in the center, again, for cooling. Couple on the side, you will see the side blade done with the same moniker, so it's a lot of symmetry when it comes to the front, matching the side blade here as well. Take a step back, look at it all. It actually looks really luxurious when it comes to the Peak Edition up front. Now, the more rugged off-road feel comes with the side profile of the Peak Edition. You're wondering how, right? Check out the wheels. 18-inch gloss black wheels with rugged cross-contact ATR traction plus tires. Yeah, the off-road rugged tires are definitely going to let you get off-road and do it safely. What also protects your paint is the plastic cladding going from the front around the wheel well and down the side skirt done in gloss black, sorry, not gloss black, black and silver when it comes to that cladding. So again, it protects your pure white paint. Now, right here for the Peak Edition, right here in the door, you guys will see what we're working with when it comes to that trim, giving off some of that gloss black and orange accent. And then you have the black pearl for the mirror caps as well to help give it that distinction. Now, with our B pillar, you see the Volkswagen logo there, and we do black rubber across the window moldings with the black roof rails and the glass roof because we have the big panoramic roof you'll see in just a moment with the gloss black shark fin antenna. Add it all together and it looks beautiful, but with a off-road rugged feel. Now, the rear of the Peak Edition again is going to give you that rugged feel mixed in with luxury and technology. Look at the light bar, IQ lighting with the very just Tron futuristic looking light bar to go across with the gloss black trim and the Atlas badging. That's really cool, and it wraps around the entire rear of the car. We'll see that illuminated again shortly. Now you'll also see the SE badging there, and the 4Motion means all-wheel drive. Now that's the techie, sporty, you know, just luxurious side of it. I mean, then we have the gloss black side blades. Then we have the spoiler right here in pure white with the third brake light. Where does the rugged part come in? Like, where's the rugged side of this? The bottom. Look at down here where we have that cladding in plastic, which is in silver and black, again, to protect the paint, all right? But then we have also the towing hook, which lets us tow 5,000 pounds in the 4Motion flavor. Then we have the Fox exhaust tips where we have styling, but it needs to be functional. If you're going off-road, you want to protect this. So they did a Fox tip exhaust there for both sides. Then you also have the reflector going all the way across so you can be seen in any kind of situation. Adding to the rear of this, it's a mixture of everything you're gonna want out of an off-road luxurious Atlas Cross Sport. Now let's talk about the cargo space, because while this is 3 rows, you don't really lose much space, because with all 3 rows folded up, you still get 21 cubic feet of space, and that will be this area here. If I decide to fold down the 3rd row, well, I'm looking at around 56 cubic feet of space. And if I fold down the 3rd row and the 2nd row with the even captain's chairs there, I'm looking at around 97 cubic feet of space. So tons of room when it comes to the Atlas. You just gotta really decide what you need. I mean, because I can still have all these passengers here. I got my privacy shade here. I got some extra storage over on both sides here. And I also have a false floor. If I move that here, lift this up, you guys will see false floor under there with tools and everything as far as extra storage there too. So again, very practical, tons of space, everything you're gonna need in the back of this Atlas when it comes to the Peak Edition. Now our fuel economy is gonna put us at 20, 18, 25. That means 20 combined seating highway, 18 for the city, 25 for the highway and regular fuel inside of this Atlas. Now let's check out the lighting units of the Peak Edition. As you guys will see, that beautiful light bar going across, illuminated and seamlessly flowing into the LED running light with the switchback down the side, as you guys will see, looking absolutely brilliant. And then we have in the black mirror cap the orange amber turn signal there. All right, looking really good, matching up that Peak Edition moniker. And then the IQ lighting in the rear, as you guys will see, with the amber turn signal and the light bar going across. Looks really good with the black Atlas strike through right through there. This is a clean spec, guys. Now this by far is my favorite thing about the Peak Edition. That's the interior. Close this up, and here we are. Now this is where it's at. Climatronic system, 12-inch infotainment, digital cockpit pro. You have the backlit decor for the Peak Edition where it'll light up there with the ambient lighting. You have, yes, heated and ventilated, diamond pattern, perforated leather, black, gray, and orange seats. Look at this. That is insane. And as you guys can see, we do have the captain's chairs we'll get to in just a moment as well. But just check this out. This is an interior, and not to really just skip over it, but I mean, look up, big panoramic roof as well. This is everything I want. I mean, check out the door panel. You guys will see a lot of what we're working with today when it comes to the overall trim. Again, the black soft touches on the armrest with the orange stitching, and then your window controls, mirror controls, perforated leather on the door cars done in gray with solid leatherette as well. And you guys will see the stitching there as well. And then you have this kind of, I don't want to say squared off checkered pattern when it comes to the trim here, done in a dark gray finish, and then the aluminum door handle as well with the speaker grill down here as well, trunk release there as well, and then the aluminum side sill here. Then we have our monster mats with the Atlas logo, all right, our aluminum pedals with the rubber inserts as well. You can see the ambient lighting shining through, as you guys can see it in purple here, but we can change the colors too. And then you guys will see right here, we have our lighting controls and our Match Max HVAC, where we have the front and the rear for the windshield and the rear windshield. All right, so then we come up here. Steering wheel gives us Peak Edition badging, as you guys will see. All right, flat bottom leatherette steering wheel with stitching as well. Then the aluminum surround as well with that VW logo. In the airbag on the left-hand side, driver assistance controls and radio controls to turn up and down your radio. On the right-hand side, heated steering wheel with the voice controls, and you can change your radio stations here with Yeah, the view to change what we have in our digital instrument cluster as well. Depending on what layout we want here, we can do that. Now, as you guys can see, we had a screen there. I'm gonna go back to it because that is specific to this model and it says Peak Edition. There we go, all right. We can also change what's on the left and right hand side, all right, just by scrolling over, pressing left and right. So I press over here, and now I'm on this side, scrolling up and down. Again, they make this system very easy to use. I love it. Now, with that said, you also have steering wheel mounted paddle shifters. All right, you have your lighting controls here with some driver assistance and windshield washer controls. We have a telescopic steering wheel we can move up and down. All right, so move it up and down, bring it forward, all that stuff to adjust it. And then the dash gives you that same kind of checkered off moniker with gloss black, and then going all the way across, that checkered flag kind of feel with, again, the Peak Edition that will light up here, which you guys will not be able to see, but it will say it right here for decor when it's a little bit darker. Now you guys will see gloss black trim, perforated leather in the gray, and then the stitching, big glove box there as well, and then come up to the central tunnel. All right, wireless charging pad, USB-C. We have a little stowage here, big gloss black setup for the central tunnel with the cup holders here with our drive, start stop right there, park. We also have electric parking brake, and then our gear selectors, drive, neutral, and reverse. We're gonna see our beautiful backup cameras there. All right, and then with the orange stitching right underneath that, we have our extra storage, big storage down there, and then more storage here, and then a big armrest with more storage. That it has the orange stitching and it has some charging there. Yeah, this is it. This is where it's at. All right, and then let's look up real quick because we do have controls for our glass roof here. So for our panoramic roof, we can slide and close our vent shade there, or slide to stop it and slide to put it back. Same with the glass there as well. We can open that up. We also have right here in the center our hazard buttons. We have our drive mode selector where we can go between eco, comfort, sport, custom, off-road, and snow. We also have our menu there for our parking, so you guys will see that we can do our reverse parking just by pressing that with the guidelines and everything you guys need there as well. You also have your assist there, your driving assist, and your climate controls here as well with smart, classic, and air care when it comes to your climate controls. Now you can do your heated and ventilated seats here, or you can do them on the side here on this beautiful 12-inch screen in a system that we know and love. Now keep in mind we have touch sensitive buttons here for climate and radio down here as well, and we can turn off that screen as well with, you can see all of our menus and options here. Again, I always brag about this because it's so intuitive, so beautiful how they set this up. It just works so well. And I love playing with the graphics because we can bring up the car there. We can go to interior, exterior, and stuff like that. They just make it fun and make it intuitive. They make it very easy to use. And I just happen to love it. It's just me, right? Now, with that said, we also have a visor, mirror, and a light here as well. All the good stuff you guys are going to want out of this car, we have it and even more in the Peak Edition. So let's talk about our 3 rows. We're going to start with the second row, or the middle, where we have captain's chairs. Yep, no big seat. So this makes things a little bit different because we're fitting 2 here and then possibly 3 in the back on the 3rd row. So we have about 53 cubic feet of space when it comes to passenger cargo volume. And as you guys will see, we get the same beautiful touches in the seats as we do up front with that Titan black perforated leather here, as you guys will see, with the gray inserts and orange stitching to go with it. Now, if I hop inside, monster mats here as well to help protect the floor. We have stowage on both sides in the back of the seats. We also have our LCD HVAC vents, all right, with our screen set up there, and then USB-C plugins with the 115 volt plug-in there as well. On the doors, we have the same beautiful look when it comes to that squared off pattern, the inserts done in gray for the door cards, and the stitching, and the armrest done in black with the orange stitching, window controls, speakers, everything here, extra storage, and we got little privacy shade here, all right, which is nice as well. It's easy as that. Now, if we want to get to the back, again, with these captain's chairs, it's pretty easy, right? All right, we got 39 cubic feet back there. Let me hop back there, and here we go. So I can easily do that over the whole seat, just lifting the seat, and here we are. I mean, it's that easy. So that's what you gotta like about having the captain's chairs, because the ease of use when it comes to getting back and out of this thing. Now, with that said, back here in the 3rd row, well, we get the same beautiful seats as we do up front and in the middle with the orange stitching with the gray inserts, the diamond pattern on the black. We have cup holders here, extra storage on the side here, and then cup holders here, extra storage with the USB-C plugins right here on this side, as you guys can see. All right, and then if I wanted to get out of here, right, and move from this area, I can just pull this red tab. That's gonna be to unlatch the seat, and then I could push that up. Or let's do this. I can use this tab here and put that up to easily get out of the back. Now, normally if you were to get someone from the outside to here, you could either go through the middle, but you would normally pull that there and you could just easily hop back in. So it's good for egress and ingress, depending on what you want to do. And then the same way to pull it back, you could do it that way. So again, it's a good place to be because it's really easy to use when it comes to functionality of getting in and out and actually being back here and sitting comfortably. Now let's break down the sticker of the 2025 Atlas Peak Edition with the pure white exterior, black leatherette and orange interior stitching, and the HP automatic with tip Trident 4 motion. Because we're looking at a total price at $46,655 after the additional options and the 1425 destination, we're at $50,011 when it comes to the overall price. So how do we get there? Well, our pure white exterior is no charge, and our black leatherette and orange interior, no charge. Yeah, this whole livery is free. Now you have the second row captain's chairs. Well, that's $695 for that option. And then you have the auto dimming review mirror with HomeLink, $405 for that option. Monster mats, set of 4, well, that's $296. And you have the VW prepaid scheduled maintenance at $295 for that contract. Your privacy cover for the cargo area is $230, and you have the first aid roadside kit with $110 for that. Other than that, everything else you see here comes standard when it comes to performance, the exterior, the interior, safety and driver assistance, and the technology and convenience. Definitely pause, zoom in, screenshot, do whatever you need to do, especially when you look into that description and get the link to the website so you guys can see the sticker and everything that this car comes with, like the warranty information being 4 years, 50,000 miles, and some. Now, with that said, what do you guys think about the Atlas Peak Edition for the 2025 model year? Now at $46,655, what are you guys thinking about the Peak Edition for the 2025 model year in this spec? Drop those comments down below. Now, if you guys did enjoy the video today, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, but also make sure you guys check the links in the description if you want to help further support the channel, and check out the links for the website, for their phone number, give them a call and get one of these beautiful models in your driveway today. Now, make sure you guys also subscribe to the channel, but click the notification bell so you don't miss one video, and we will see you guys in the next one. Peace.